Hello, my name is Tim Tebow. I'm the starting quarterback for the Denver Broncos. I was a first-round pick in the 2010 draft. I went to Florida where I won a Heisman and 2 national championships. I was born in the Philippines. There, doctors encouraged my mother to have an abortion because they thought that my mother and I would not survive. My mother went through with the pregnancy, and I believe my life is a gift from God, and I'm determined to make the most of it in everything that I do. I recently came out with a book. It's called Through My Eyes. I wrote it with Nathan Whitaker. I am on the cover of the ESPN magazine, and it's coming out today.
Explain how you felt at the 2007 Heisman Trophy presentation, which you won.
I was super nervous because I was a sophomore. I was at a young point in my career, and after I won, I was overjoyed because I became the first sophomore to ever win the Heisman Trophy.
Explain how you felt during the 2008 Heisman Trophy presentation, which you lost to Sam Bradford.
I was nervous because it's the Heisman Trophy presentation, and everybody's nervous because they want to win. But my head was killing me. I had a massive headache. I really wanted to go to the bathroom and wash my face off, but I had to stay because everyone was watching me and waiting for the presentation. But right after I lost, I congratulated them, and then after I was allowed to go, I went straight to the bathroom and washed my face off.
Analyze how losing the Heisman to Sam Bradford, an Oklahoma player, got you motivated to beat them in the national championship.
Well, right after Sam Bradford won, I went to the bathroom to wash my face off, and I ran into my coach, Urban Meyer. He was telling me that I was still the best in his mind and that we were going to beat him. Then as I was leaving, I was getting all these texts and phone calls from players from my team telling me that I was the greatest, not Sam Bradford, and that we were gonna prove it in the national championship, and we just stuck with that idea for the whole month leading up to the national championship, and then we won.
Define your love of winning as a child.
Well, your coach always tells you that the most important thing was having fun. I never had fun unless I was winning. It got me really frustrated when after a loss, my teammates would be fun and laughing just because they had ice cream.
Define your love of winning now.
Well, in the NFL, you work so hard every week, and to lose is just disappointing. I like the NFL better because nobody wants ice cream after a loss. Nobody's happy after a loss. Everybody's disappointed. And after a win, then you can have ice cream and be happy because it's the best feeling in the world.
How can you become a better quarterback and why?
Well, I can become a better quarterback by throwing it to open receivers. I've made some bad choices and I've thrown bad passes. I know I can improve on that better like all the good quarterbacks like Tom Brady does, Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning. I could also have a quicker release. All the good quarterbacks have a quicker release like Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers again. And they all have strong arms. I have a strong arm like them, and I believe that if I put my mind to it and I work hard at it, I can have a really quick release point like them. I could be great.
When you have kids, will you help them and still play football?
Absolutely, because my parents, my brothers, my family, my coaches, they all helped me to become better at whatever sport I was playing. I think that any kid can become great just with a little help, so I'm going to help my kids become great at whatever they want to do. If it's not sports, if it's like dancing or whatever, I'm going to help them do the best they can.
What would you like your legacy to be?
I'd like my legacy to be a person who loved God, cared about Him, and cared about others, a person who used his God-given talents to the best of his ability, a person who put God first in his life and showed his love for Him in everything he did, no matter what it was.
How would you define success?
Well, in the NFL, success can be determined by how many wins you have, losses, championships, Pro Bowls, awards, etc. But I believe that success is working hard, loving what you do, trying the best you can to become better, help your team, help yourself, and doing anything you can to do that.
What would you say to a child who hears a lot about pro players getting into trouble on TV or in the newspaper?
Well, I tell them that there's not a lot of pro athletes that get in trouble. Most of them are nice people. It's just they only hear that because that's what people want to hear. They want to hear bad. They don't want to hear about the good. All the players that don't get in trouble, they help out with charities. They go to their church and help. They give money to people that need it more than they do. They do all these great things, but all you hear about is the bad things.
Thank you for your time, Tim.
Anytime, I'd be glad to come back and do another interview.